And Logan is a prick who is just trying to throw his money around and try and repair his rep.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand over here.
Why?
Stand over here. Let me see hands.
The shocking news that Anthony Joshua's accident has put Logan Paul and Jake Paul under FBI investigation is sending waves through the boxing world. Fans are questioning their involvement while Joshua fights to recover. This scrutiny highlights the serious consequences surrounding the crash and contrasts Joshua's dedication with the Paul brothers' controversial antics. Jake Paul's reaction to Anthony Joshua's accident has sparked massive debate online, and it's raising eyebrows for all the wrong reasons. Fans find his post strangely casual, almost detached, at a time when genuine concern is expected. Instead of supporting Joshua, his response has only fueled suspicion about his possible involvement. While the world rallies behind Joshua during this tragic moment, Jake Paul's actions highlight a lack of empathy and remind everyone why real champions stand for more than just self-interest. Amid these shocking details, Logan Paul's recent tweet reacting to Anthony Joshua's accident has sparked suspicion. Fans question the timing and tone of his post, suggesting it may be too casual given the tragedy. While Joshua fights to recover, Logan Paul's reaction is fueling doubts about the Paul brothers' possible involvement.
According to officials in Nigeria, they ran into a stationary truck while trying to change lanes on the roads. Just a horrific accident. You know, I don't want to start, assigning blame to something that I don't have the report for, but
Alexander Usyk's heartfelt message shows the real respect and solidarity in the boxing world. Unlike the Paul brothers, whose reactions are raising eyebrows, Usyk speaks with genuine concern for Anthony Joshua and the tragic loss of his close friends. His words underscore the human side of boxing and remind fans that true champions support each other through life's most devastating moments, offering empathy and encouragement when it matters most. Joshua's resilience is met with authentic admiration from his peers.
Alexander Usyk said, "This is an unbelievable loss. Sinna Atlatif are two incredible people who were not only part of AJ's team, but also friends. My sincere condolences to their families, loved ones, and everyone who knew them. Anthony Joshua, wishing you a speedy recovery.
Joe Rogan's reaction highlights just how narrowly Anthony Joshua escaped a far worse outcome. The severity of the crash could have been catastrophic, yet Joshua's survival shows both luck and resilience. While some figures attempt to politicize or sensationalize the incident, Rogan focuses on the reality of the moment, reminding fans of the thin line between tragedy and survival in this shocking accident.
I mean,
that's bonkers. Thank God he didn't have a seatbelt on. I never say that. Thank God he didn't have a fucking seatbelt on, because if he did,
there's no way.
He would be dead.
There's
Probably,
no
or fucking severely.
Eddie Hearn's response underscores the importance of support for Anthony Joshua and the families affected. In moments of crisis, the difference between genuine concern and opportunism becomes clear, and Hearn demonstrates true leadership. Unlike the Paul brothers, who seem caught in controversy, Joshua's team rallies around him, ensuring top care and comfort while the boxing world watches, offering a clear example of how champions are supported off the ring as well.
Be there for them and the family, anything they need. Sometimes when someone is a star, they have a lot of things in their life taken care of for them. So you really have to move into that mode in this situation as well. Make sure obviously they're getting the best medical attention, make sure their family are safe and happy.
Liam Goff highlights the tragic human cost of Anthony Joshua's accident. The loss of close friends deepens the gravity of this incident, showing that the repercussions go far beyond injuries. While Joshua fights to recover both physically and emotionally, the outpouring of support reflects the solidarity of the boxing community. Meanwhile, the Paul brothers' questionable reactions only contrast with the genuine concern and respect Joshua is receiving from peers and fans alike.
Anthony Joshua injured in car accident. 2 people who I believe were with Anthony Joshua were friends of his have tragically passed away. Before I carry on reading the article, the 2 people who have tragically passed, my condolences is all I can say to their friends and families. We'll definitely offer up some prayers for them.
Turkey Alashik's comments underscore the severity of Anthony Joshua's condition following the crash, highlighting concerns about possible brain injury. In a moment that could shake any champion, Joshua's focus, resilience, and mental strength are being tested far beyond the ring. The reaction from professionals like Turka shows that even in boxing, life's dangers are unpredictable. As the world watches Joshua recover, the contrast between his peers' genuine concern and the Paul brothers' suspicious online reactions becomes clear. Fans are left hoping for a full recovery while recognizing the immense physical and emotional challenges Joshua now faces. The clarity from Showbiz the Adult about the stationary truck crash emphasizes how quickly life can change outside the ring. Anthony Joshua was thrust into a dangerous situation, and the accident's circumstances show the randomness of tragedy. While some figures exploit events for online attention, Joshua's peers rally to support him. The contrast with Jake and Logan Paul's controversial posts only grows starker, making it clear where genuine concern lies. Fans are left to process both the shock of the accident and the mixed reactions surrounding it, reinforcing Joshua's place as a respected and admired figure in boxing.
Not sure if there was someone in the stationary truck. I'm not sure about that, so I'm not going to report on that, but the truck was stationary, and Anthony Joshua's SUV struck the stationary truck.
Seeing Anthony Joshua so full of life just hours before the crash makes the incident even more tragic. His laughter, camaraderie with friends, and excitement for future fights show the human side of a champion often seen only in the ring. The Paul brothers' opportunistic responses stand in sharp contrast to this reality. While Joshua's fans and peers express genuine concern and prayers, Jake and Logan Paul seem detached, highlighting the lack of empathy. This moment reminds the world of Joshua's vulnerability and the thin line between normal life and disaster, cementing the respect he commands.
I feel like Bruce Lee when he's doing neck shots.
Chris Eubank Jr.'s reaction shows the deep respect and concern fighters have for Anthony Joshua. Unlike the Paul brothers, who are entangled in speculation and controversy, Eubank's response is measured, empathetic, and rooted in solidarity. The accident's impact stretches beyond injuries, affecting the emotional landscape of the boxing community. Fighters understand the challenges Joshua faces in recovery, both physically and mentally. Eubank's response reinforces that true champions stand together in times of crisis. Fans are reminded that real concern comes from experience, camaraderie, and genuine care, contrasting sharply with opportunistic social media antics that distract from the human tragedy. Tony Bellew highlights Anthony Joshua's resilience and character even after such a devastating accident. Being dazed and potentially seriously hurt, Joshua still inspires respect for his strength and compassion, a stark contrast to the Paul brothers' controversial reactions. Bellew's insight reinforces the admiration the boxing community holds for Joshua, not just for his skill but for his humanity. As fans watch him recover, the incident underscores the danger champions face beyond the ring and the importance of empathy. Joshua's poise under pressure continues to set him apart as a true role model for both fighters and supporters.
Days water, he could get seriously hurt. I don't believe Josh would have I believe Josh might have some compassion in him.
Yeah.
Liam Goff's report captures the heartbreak surrounding Anthony Joshua's accident. Losing two close friends adds an emotional weight far beyond physical injuries, reminding fans that even champions face life's harsh realities. As Joshua begins his recovery, the spotlight intensifies on Logan and Jake Paul, who are now under FBI investigation for possible involvement. The scrutiny reflects how high-profile figures can become entangled in serious situations, especially when online reactions and past conflicts raise suspicions. Joshua's resilience and the outpouring of support from fans, fellow fighters, and officials highlight the stark contrast between a true champion facing adversity and the controversial Paul brothers, who remain under intense observation as the world awaits clarity on their role, if any, in this tragic event.
Joshua injured in car accident. Two people who I believe were with Anthony Joshua were friends of his have tragically passed away. Before I carry on reading the article, the two people who have tragically passed, my condolences is all I can say to their friends and families. We'll definitely offer up some prayers for them.
Frank Warren's reaction underscores the broader implications of Anthony Joshua's crash for the boxing community. Promoters understand the fragility of life and careers outside the ring, and Warren emphasizes both the human and professional aspects of this tragedy. With Logan and Jake Paul under FBI scrutiny, every detail of the accident is now being closely examined. Joshua's recovery and the support from his team contrast sharply with the Paul brothers' questionable behavior online, raising questions about accountability and responsibility. Fans and insiders alike are watching how the investigation unfolds, highlighting the thin line between speculation and fact. Warren's insight reminds the world that safety, empathy, and professionalism are critical in the aftermath of shocking events. Police confirmation of the accident paints a chilling picture of the moment Anthony Joshua's life was nearly shattered. While Joshua suffers minor injuries, the loss of his friends is a profound tragedy, one that has rocked the boxing community. Adding to the tension, Logan and Jake Paul are now under FBI investigation, with authorities looking into any potential connection to the crash. The Paul brothers' suspicious posts and prior conflicts with Joshua have amplified public concern. Joshua's recovery is now both a personal and public matter, with fans and fellow athletes rallying behind him. This incident highlights the thin line between athletic drama and real-life danger, and the scrutiny on the Paul brothers only intensifies the story.
There was an accident at 9:30 a.m. local time, 8:30 our time, involving two vehicles in which two people have died, and Anthony Joshua has received minor injuries and he's been taken to hospital. So eyewitnesses say Joshua was in a Lexus SUV with 3 other passengers, and he was involved in an accident in which that Lexus collided with a truck that was stationary at the time. And there are videos online of a shaken Joshua being taken out of the car. So local police have confirmed that Joshua has suffered minor injuries, but that 2 people have died in that accident.
The latest report confirms the gravity of Anthony Joshua's accident, underlining how close he came to a far worse outcome. Surviving severe injuries while 2 friends tragically lost their lives is a reminder of the unpredictable dangers outside the ring. The ongoing FBI investigation into Logan and Jake Paul adds another layer of tension, as their suspicious behavior and online activity draw scrutiny. While Joshua focuses on recovery and scans to ensure his health, the boxing world watches closely. Fans see the stark contrast between Joshua's dignity and the Paul brothers' controversial presence, reinforcing the admiration for Joshua's strength and composure. The situation remains tense, and public interest in the investigation will only grow.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Joshua, future heavyweight Hall of Famer, has been in a severe car accident which killed 2 people. He is severely injured. He's still alive. There's footage out there of people helping Anthony Joshua out the vehicle. We don't know the details of what happened, if they was in a car accident, if they was just swerving around and lost control. We don't know, but my condolences go out to those who lost their lives. Hopefully it was just, man, a terrible accident. And also, hopefully Anthony Joshua will seek the medical attention that he needs. You know, check the everything, the head, the scan everything, x-ray, MRI, because we don't know if that could be internal bleeding as well. You know, adrenaline is pumping and you may feel like you're not okay, but you got to check everything. but hopefully he heals well and Godspeed. And again, my condolences go out to those that lost their lives.
The tragic accident that left Anthony Joshua injured and claimed the lives of two of his close friends has shaken the boxing world to its core. Amidst the heartbreak, Logan and Jake Paul face FBI scrutiny, with questions swirling around their potential involvement and suspicious social media activity. Joshua's resilience, dignity, and focus on recovery stand in sharp contrast to the uncertainty surrounding the Paul brothers, highlighting the true spirit of a champion under pressure. Fans are rallying behind Joshua, offering prayers and support as he undergoes thorough medical checks to ensure he can return stronger than ever. The situation is far from over, and every update is crucial for the boxing community and the wider public. The question now is, who will emerge with the truth exposed and justice served? Are you backing Anthony Joshua to rise above this tragedy, or do you think Logan and Jake Paul might shock the world? Drop your thoughts below.